Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So Riley and I have a new video for you guys. So the new trend in quarantining is tie-dyeing, whether it's with bleach or dye, and I kind of wasn't on board with this trend at first because I'm a hoarder and I find every item has sentimental value to me, and I do not want to bleach nor dye something that I already own. So I thought the only one that I would do this if I bought something brand new that is meant to dye, so that way I don't have any emotional attachment to it. So that's what we did. So we bought some Hanes sweatshirts and sweatpants off of Amazon. They were about $8 each, and we plan on making this into a Giants and a Cowboys little outfit here. So what you need is sweatpants or sweatshirt or t-shirt, shorts, tank tops, sports bra, socks, you name it, of whatever you want. And we're bleaching it, so darker color the better. Then you're gonna need some bleach. This is hard to come by, but I found mine at Target right now because we aren't allowed to use the house one for our DIY needs. Then you need some squirt bottles, and I went ahead, the one that we're gonna be using for Clorox, you wanna do it half water, half Clorox. So I already put in the water for those. And then you also need one that is just water because you're going to dampen that first. You need some rubber bands, and then since I told you we're making it Cowboys and Giants, we have some transfer paper for dark colored items, so that way it shows up on our shirts. And yeah, so you ready to get started? All right, let's start. So we have our items laid out, and first what we're gonna do is just dampen them a little bit with just plain old water.
Even before we crinkle them?
Yep, before you crinkle them. So we decided to do a crinkle look, not a tie-dyed look. Want me to do yours? Want to do yours? So we're just gonna get that dampened first. Now that our items are dampened, it is time to put them in some rubber bands. So you can do a classic tie-dye swirl, but we're gonna crunch. So basically, you just crunch it any way you want. So really, it's like you can do whatever you want with this. I feel like the messier the better. And then plus, I've seen a lot of people kind of taking it out before they throw it to get rinsed out. They take the rubber bands off so that way they can see what it's looking like, and then they can hand change it if they want to. So that's what I plan on doing, just to make sure there's no like big spots missed. So then once you have it the way you want it, these are really big rubber bands, you weren't lying.
Told ya.
You're gonna get that done. And I feel like with scrunching too, there's no rhyme or reason to the rubber bands, but if you are doing a swirl, you want to put them in like a pizza pie pattern. I think it's 6 rubber bands, which I guess is what I'm doing with this anyways. So I was just saying to Riley, when we went to California almost 2 years ago now, there was this kid that we met at the bungalow, and his is Raiders, right?
Travis?
Yeah. Was it Raiders that he had on?
One was Raiders, one was something else.
So this kid, Travis, and his brother Jamal, his name, right? Travis and Jamal. He was wearing a Raiders shirt, and me and Riley said to him, like, "Oh my God, we love your shirt! Like, it's so cool. Where did you get it? Where did you get it?" And he said he made it. So I feel like Travis was ahead of his time. So this is kind of inspired by Travis, I guess. All right, so now we're putting on the bleach, anyways. So let me get my other glove on. Riley has her bleach bottle ready. We have gloves on, because this can be very harming to your skin. So now you literally just soak it. You just want to make sure that you get both sides in the process. So let's see if I can film and do this. And I feel like certain colors have been coming up faster than others. You can do yours, right? It's okay.
Are you getting it?
Yeah. But you just want to soak this up, and you're going to leave it for about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how quickly your item takes on the bleach. So actually you can already see it changing on mine. Alright, so as you can see, I hope you can see, mine changed a lot faster than Riley's is. Riley's really hasn't changed at all yet, but I'm hoping maybe with her colors just taking a little bit longer to process. But like I said, you want to keep this kind of sitting here for 8 to 10 minutes, or you can kind of keep your eye on it and see where you like it when the color changes. And I'm going to open this too and hand dye it as well, just so I know that it's a pattern that I'm happy with. Okay, so I have about 2 minutes left on my timer, but now I'm gonna just be picky and nosy and cut off my rubber bands and see what we're working with. Because if I want to add any bleach to it, if there's like a big spot missing, I can do that. Oh,
looks cool.
Damn, looks cool. That looks cool, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I just want to add some
The bottom.
here. So now that we have our items done, we're going to run this in the sink until all the bleach is gone. You'll see it running through the water. After that, you just pop this in the wash and the dryer, or hang to dry, whatever you want, and then you're done. So let's rinse this off. So now while our items are in the washer and dryer, we're waiting for that to be complete. We're gonna start the other part of this. So like I said, we have transfer paper. Make sure if you're doing this in a dark color, you get the dark colored one, or else it does not show up at all. I usually use a different brand, but this is the only one that they had on Amazon. It was voted Amazon best, so hopefully it works just as well as the ones that I've used in the past. In the past, I made a Taylor Swift costume where I used transfer paper on a black, actually it was a Hanes sweatshirt, and it turned out magnifico, so I'm sure this will work. So now we're gonna look for images. Riley, do you have any idea what you want?
I'm not sure yet. No.
I have some images saved aside. I definitely want like a logo, something a little cooler where you can't get on like a normal shirt. I also have crystals in my craft box. Riley doesn't want crystals.
Crystals.
Crystals. Crystals. And I actually have a patch left over from our jean jacket that I may use. And I also have this like Texas image. I'll show you guys once we get them all sorted. Also, if you're wondering, I know I did not get in a fight. I have sun poisoning.
I beat her up.
She wishes. She's afraid of me. But no, that's sun poisoning. We're at the end stages of it, so it's just a little blistery. But let's get to web surfing for some cool images, and we'll show you what we find. Alright, so I have a folder set up here. One is for Riley that has all her Giants things that she's interested in putting on her little sweatshirt outfit. And then I have not a Giants one. Oh my god, no. A Cowboys one with all the images I might be interested in putting it on it. So now basically we just need to figure out what we want and where we want it, and then we're gonna have to get to cutting. So like I was saying with Riley, with the darker items, clothing items, you just need to be careful when you are printing out your options that you don't want a white background. So anything with words that are against a white background or a colored background, you have to cut out exactly how it is, just so you have the sweatshirt in the back and no like extra white or colored imaging behind, if that makes sense. So if I wanted to use Weed and Boys, I had to cut out each individual letter, or all this white will be around in my sweatshirt. So we're still waiting on our sweatshirt and sweatpants in the wash. So now we're gonna pick out what we want, get to cutting, and figure out where we're going. So the sheets that I got are 10 sheets, so we get 5 each. And we gotta be careful what we do with them because that is all we have. Okay, so I needed to step outside to finish what I was saying about the prints that we're printing out for the sweatshirt, because everyone in my house is being very loud, cooking dinner, ordering dinner, who knows what they're doing. So, like I was saying, I've used transfer paper a lot in the past, especially for Halloween costumes. So I have tips for you. If you don't know exactly how big your image is gonna look, print it out on normal computer paper first before you waste transfer paper. Transfer paper is much more expensive than regular paper, so print it out on regular paper first, see how it looks, the right size, go ahead and then print that onto transfer paper. Also, like I was saying, make sure you get an easy item. We're gonna be cutting for a while. Okay, so we just got our sweatshirts out of the dryer. I think that they came out pretty well. So this is mine. Show you the back. Riley, want to show them yours? Oh, she's putting it on. Not too bad, not too bad. Riley's getting hers on. Think hers came out pretty good too. She just hit your arm on the stairs. This is what we're working with. And then the sweatpants, everything shrinks a little bit once you put them in the wash. I don't know if that's the bleach or that's the sweatshirts that we got, but they did shrink a little bit, so I would recommend going up a size, because now I can't wear the sweatpants that I tie-dyed. So Riley is taking them, and she ordered a navy sweatshirt like mine too, so she can have a whole set. I ordered a new pair in a bigger size, and I also ordered a different color sweatshirt just to have plain bleach without any decals on it. But now's the next step, so let me show you what we're doing. So now we're just printing out the decals that we may want on our sweatshirt on regular paper, just so we don't waste our transfer paper, and we're laying them out to see what we like best before we print them out on the transfer paper and waste all that money and paper. So we just got our images put on the paper that we want. The worst part about this now is you can't have any white showing, so you have to cut out everything. So you're gonna have to cut out each individual letter. I would use regular scissors on like the big parts and then the X-Acto knife for the little parts. Alright, so we just cut everything out. Now we have Riley's sweatshirt on the floor. Mine's over there. I think it's easier to iron on the floor. You're not supposed to do it on an ironing board. So basically, once we have all of our letters cut out, you peel off the back.
Peel off the back.
We learned that the hard way.
Yeah, don't
I knew that, but I forgot. And Riley was asking me questions like as I was doing something. I wasn't paying attention. It's my fault, but Riley also should have read the directions. So it's like both of our faults. Anyway, so now we have it peeled off. Now you're gonna take wax paper, which a transfer paper does come with. All right, so you put the wax paper on, and then you can put over a pillowcase, a sheet, a t-shirt. Riley brought up a fitted sheet, which is the hardest one to use. Oh my god, this girl, she needs help because she's an idiot. Now once the sheet or t-shirt or whatever is down, you don't want to do that hard first, Riley. You want to, no, you just want to like stamp it first. Not like that, oh my god. All right, first you just want to go over it slowly, smooth out all the edges, make sure you're getting everything. You want to do this for about 3 minutes, and the more the time goes by, then you can start doing it in circle motions and a little bit faster. You want to make sure everything is down and it is stuck. I already added one on my shirt. I actually ended up making this Cowboys logo. Thought it was cute, add a little girly touch to it. And now I have my other two ready to go. I'm just waiting for the iron for Riley. I'm going to put those two on my sleeves. Okay, so now when you're done ironing, you are going to lift up.
What?
The end's a little crooked,
yeah.
Probably because you were whacking at it at first. That's why you need to press down firmly before you go in circles. So this is taking a lot longer than we hoped for, but I should have known I've done this before. It takes a while, especially if you have to cut things out. That's why I'm gonna try to pick images that are easy, even though it looks better when it's just cut outwards. This is the time that I wish I had a Cricut machine. But I will come back to you guys in a little bit with the final results. So here is the final product. This is mine. I got messed up a little bit on here. One of the images got tucked under, but you know what? It's okay. It makes it look even more vintage. This is Riley's. Let's try them on and we'll show you all of them. I'll show you the back, the front, and the sweatshirts on. Alright, so this is my final product. So I wish that I just moved this Cowboys logo over a little bit more. It's a little bit far off, so when the fabric's tucked under it, you kind of miss it, but it still looks okay. This again, I showed you, it got a little messed up, but you know what? It's our first time doing this, we'll learn. And then, got a little, how about them boys in the back? But I think it's pretty good. Alright, walk us through it, Rye. How do you like it?
Good, this is mine. The Giants, the end's a little messed up, but it's okay. And then I have the back. New York Football Giants.
Very nice. Alright, so I just want to quickly show you the full outfit. Told y'all I'm getting bigger pants and giving these to Riley. But I just styled them with my sweatshirt to show you the full look. Roll them up a bit, but I'll show you them rolled down as well. I think it's so cute. Okay guys, that is it for the video. I hope you like it. If you make your own quarantine bleached shirts, sweatshirts, sweatpants, whatever it may be, let me know. Leave a comment down below or send me a picture on Instagram at CarsonKeegen. I'd love to see your creations. And that is it. And we will see you guys next time for another video. Bye.